Good afternoon, everybody. I'm forecaster JD Rapp with you right now in Breaking Weather Center. We're just going to give you just a quick update. I know this is your the holiday weekend. I'm trying to keep people updated on things, the things you might want to know. First of all, we have another low threat of severe weather tomorrow, mostly focused on Louisiana, part of Texas again. The good part, our tornado risk is very low, not zero this time, but enough we really don't have to be concerned with. My main concern is tomorrow. Here's our tornado threat, less than 2%, but the wind threat, less than 5%. The hail threat is going to be our concern tomorrow. Is potential for some hail, and just looking here, isolated large hail might be with some thunderstorms that develop tomorrow across the Texas area and Louisiana into Thursday night into early Friday morning. So what we need to think about is this is frost is continuous and maybe some cold with the cold front coming in and the low level jet. I mean, we definitely models are thinking more this is going to be a hail threat than a tornado threat. So what the thing is tomorrow, I think we wouldn't have to be going live much. I still will keep an eye on it. I mean, I just don't think it's gonna be like as bad as it was like this morning and last night. I won't roll out a few severe thunderstorm warnings with maybe hail, but or gusty winds, but tornado risk is very low. Also, if you're traveling Friday, I'll switch back. We do have an outlook from the Storm Prediction Center already for Friday. This came out, and it covers more Texas, Louisiana again, and that just for more of the potentially for isolated strong severe storms again, and that's going to be at least in 5%. So we got to have to watch maybe for some low rate deep layers sheared again. So we'll continue to keep an eye um, on these storms and see what they do. So right now I'm gonna go here and get rid of SPC and go to one of my tools that I look at when there's severe weather going on, and I'll pull that up. Here, our model, and you can just see here's the MAR on some of these storms, and the new model just as it came out. Let me look at the NAM because it still hasn't came out. Look at the old run here when the model runs for this morning. And you can see, check it out for tomorrow. We do have a couple isolated storms tomorrow to form and some very heavy rain. Heavy rainfall is going to be a concern too. So I'm going to be trying to change some stuff here a minute and get a different screen shared. And this is what some people use here. This takes me a little time. Is marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. That's one thing we have. Maybe a low wind threat of a tornado too. This is what we have to watch. I can even tell you, look at my favorite tool here, the significant tornado parameters for today. And see, we'll take it through tonight. See, this is tonight, but here's the March forecast. I still won't roll out maybe a one, so that's still still significant here, but it's better than the colors we seen last night. So maybe some water spouts, stuff like that, maybe might form because this model is still giving me a one. So I still think we wouldn't have our tornado threat Thursday is going to be very low. Friday, it's starting to come back. I'm starting to get a 1.2, so we might get a couple more storms develop into Thursday. Let me pull up. Friday. So hold on a second. This thing loaded what we need to be at, and you see this thing for Friday. This is potentially significant tornado parameters. And you can just see here, we're starting to get the yellow back, kind of like the yellowish greenish back. That will indicate maybe some significant tornado parameters. So we'll have to watch that for Friday as it comes in. Here's about Friday afternoon. It kind of creases down, but I think hail and maybe some gusty winds would be the concern. And see, it's still going on for Saturday a little bit. Supercell composite. This is where we get more of the storms out here more. So hold on just a second here. We'll get through that. And you can see tomorrow, I just don't see any supercell composite. Just don't put it all in the yellow. So that would be just a 2. So we have to watch that to 27. Not 27, but tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, we're starting to get 2 again. So it's not out of the question we will see maybe an isolated thunderstorm warning or even maybe a small tornado warning maybe over here. But we'll just have to see what the models show. So don't worry, I'll be here through the be breaking in tomorrow. We'll be popping on to let you know. I know this is a holiday, Thanksgiving. People eat turkey, people eat stuff like that. But bottom line is, have a way to receive warnings. Don't turn your weather radios off. Still have a way to receive warnings. Have a cell phone on, have your tablet on, have your TV on, just to have multiple ways to have warnings. Just in case you go under a severe thunderstorm warning. I think the tornado risk is going to be very low, but it's never 0. So we definitely want to take that really seriously. So we want to continue to keep updating and still have multiple ways to have warnings. Even Friday. I mean, this is a situation where we have the holiday weekend. So the same thing. Have a weather radio to crank up in case you lose power. I mean, flash flooding could come a concern too. So let me go back to one of the computer models, and we can see some very heavy rainfall on this. Let me pull up go to this. This is a tool I don't use so much, but we'll just take it through a little bit. Here's for tomorrow. And we can see some very heavy rainfall, taking it through all the way through Friday and Saturday. It could be almost 3 inches. So let me pull up on my screen here. And we can see over maybe 3 inches of rain is possible down there in Louisiana. So flash flooding could come a concern. So remember the rules. If you see water, turn around and always find another route. Don't drive your car through it. And I'll take it through maybe almost Saturday night. We can end up maybe with almost 4 inches. So we're going to get pretty muddy down here with some very heavy rainfall totals. And that's going to continue. He says training rain events. So we would keep you updated. Just make sure you have multiple ways to see warnings and be aware on the holiday weekend. And we will do another update if we need to. Have a great weekend. And I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving.